Yo, that's kind of weird. That kind of looks like the YouTube logo. Super weird. Anyways, hello everybody, Modstops here. We're back with another Minecraft tutorial today. We got a pretty epic one, because this is an all-passive mob farm that is absolutely insane, and the rates on it are literally probably the best you can find on Bedrock. This is what I got in about 1 hour of waiting here. This is literally insane. You can get literally everything. You can get leather, wool, all sort of cooked beef, meat, and all of that stuff. And you can also get feathers, which are absolutely important for making arrows. And as you can see, guys, it's super small. It's very cheap. Yeah, so you just wait a few blocks away from it, and all sort of mobs spawn, like pigs, sheep, chicken, all of that good stuff. And they're just gonna walk in and fall to this pitiful hole of doom with campfires at the end and magma blood. Okay. Yo, that was very weird. So without any further ado, let's stop talking and let's get to building. Everything you're gonna need for this video is gonna be in the description below. Okay, so the first step of this farm, you're gonna need to find a pretty nice plains biome, because you need a plains biome because all passive mobs spawn in it. After you've done that, we're gonna build up until we reach position 150. Okay, once you reach position 150, we're gonna build a 4x7 platform. Beautiful. Okay, go to one of these short sides. We're gonna count 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th block, we're gonna place a double chest just like I'm doing here. Now place 4 hoppers going into this double chest. Now take some solid blocks, and we're just gonna surround all of these hoppers with solid blocks. Okay, so you know me, like, I use a lot of trident killers. Like, I love them because they're literally the best way to kill mobs, and you can also use looting. But this time, since we're dealing like with passive mobs like chickens and poor like cows, we're not gonna use any trident killers, you know, because that is just too cruel, and you know, I wouldn't do anything like that. Yes, we're burning them alive. Would you look at this? If you place blocks on top of this chest, like solid blocks, you can't open it. That's a big no-no. Just use glass instead. It looks better and you can open the chest. Now we're gonna add a 2-block layer to this tower. This is what you should end up with. And we're gonna use magma blocks on top of every block of this tower. Now take your solid blocks, and we're gonna go to any side, and we're gonna put 9 blocks. Hear me out, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So with this magma cube, it should be 10 blocks. Now do the same thing with all the other sides. Yo, this is like one of those crappy like optical illusions. Okay, now we've done like this step like a million times. I think you know where I'm going with this. You're just gonna extend them, just like I'm doing here, and link them with the other lines, and you're just gonna fill it up. Yo, just look at this and tell me this doesn't look beautiful. Oh guys, do you think it's weird like I keep calling like all these different platforms like beautiful and pretty and all that stuff? Okay, so after you've done this cool looking platform, what are we gonna do? We're gonna add a wall around all of this square, or whatever you're gonna call it. So we're just gonna add, you know, a 1 tall block wall. Wait, a 1 block tall. What am I talking about? Boom, this is what you should end up with. Okay, this might sound very weird, but take stairs, yeah, stairs, and we're gonna place a stair on every block on of this wall, and even the corner ones. So yeah, place some stairs. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. Once you've done this beautiful looking thing, take even more blocks, and we're gonna make another wall, or whatever you're gonna call it, but we're just gonna add 1 layer of blocks inside, just like I'm doing here. This is what it should end up with. Now we're gonna need like a lot of water. Infinite water source, jutsu. 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 waters in opposite corners. Infinite water source. And once you're done with it, just cover it up and break it. Okay, and now we're gonna place a water bucket on every stair, just like I'm doing here, including the corner ones. If you end up with this pinnacle of satisfaction, it means that you've done it correct. Okay, next step, we're gonna go to any corner, and I'm gonna count up 4 blocks diagonally. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th block we're gonna add 3 blocks, just like I'm doing here, and break the 2 bottom ones. On top of that block, you're gonna put a grass block. Make sure it's not dirt, it's gotta be grass. That's something League of Legends player never saw in their entire life. Okay, now next to that grass block, we're gonna add 2 blocks, temporary blocks. We're gonna break them later and place another grass block. And then we're gonna do the same thing until you reach the same block diagonally from the other side. So 2 solid blocks, 1 grass block, 2 solid blocks, 1 grass block, 2 solid blocks, 1 grass block, and 2 beautiful solid blocks and 1 grass block. And as you can see, it is perfect. Now you can destroy all of these 2 blocks in the middle. Okay, once you have this line of floating blocks, you're just gonna extend them until you reach the other 4th diagonal block of the other side, and do it for all blocks. Yo, that kind of look like noodles. Now we're gonna connect all of these single lines using a line of grass blocks. That was a lot of lines in the single sentence, but who cares? Now this looks like a comb. Okay, now we're gonna do the same step, but we're gonna leave 2 blocks. So 1, 2, and we're gonna do the same step. Basically, just connect all of these lines with grass blocks. And do the same thing. Leave 2 blocks, and I'm gonna connect them using a single line of freaking grass. And do it for all of this platform. Magnificent. Now we're gonna need trapdoors, and maybe a lot of them. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go to the edge of this platform that you just did, and we're basically gonna place a trapdoor on every block of this edge, and obviously you're gonna close it. Okay, so the reason we do that is that mobs think that this is like a full block, and like, oh my god, this is a full block, let me just walk on it. By the way, that was like the most genuine scream that I could make. And now do the same thing for all of these sides. Okay, this is the last trapdoor I gotta close. I'm gonna do like a 360 jump and like do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I go 360 and yo, that was insane, guys. That was probably the best MLG trick that you will ever see on YouTube. Maybe that's the reason I don't have friends. Okay, enough of that. Now we're gonna take more trapdoors on every hole. We're just gonna place 4 trapdoors just like I'm doing here and close them. It's basically the same logic. They'll think it's a full block, they'll jump in, and they'll find out that they're dead. And you know, this trapdoor thingy that you just did for this hole, just do it for on every hole. Take your torches, and we're gonna place them in very distinctive places. The reason we use torches is that we don't want any mobs to spawn, but like, you know, bad mobs. So place torch on every corner. Okay, now you're gonna use your geometrical integrity and tell me which one of these is the middle hole. Yes, if you guessed the sun, you're absolutely correct. Okay, that was dumb, but like in the middle hole, what are you gonna do? We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna place a corner. We're gonna place torch on every corner of this middle hole. And now use that as a marcation and go to the end on the edge. I'm gonna do the same thing. But as you can see, I don't know how to explain this part. Please someone like tell me how to explain. And make sure to place torches next to this just so no mobs spawn in here as well. And now for the final step, we're gonna go 32 blocks out from this farm. And boom, when you reach 32, this is gonna be like your small platform where you're gonna be AFKing, because this is the best AFK spot that I found for this farm. And for most farms, it's the same thing. Just extend 32 blocks out and just wait there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your farm is complete. Now, all you have to do is go to this platform that you just did, and you sit on it and just wait. As you can see, pigs already spawned, and now he's just gonna be made into pork. I mean, like, pigs are pork, but like, you got my point, like cooked pork. Yeah, you know what I mean. Bacon. Oh, look, another pig. Oh my god, a cow. Look at all that. And they spawn like multiples. Like, this is the good thing. They don't spawn like at once. They spawn like 2 pigs, 2 cows, sometimes 3 chickens or 4 chickens. It's an absolute delight. Oh, there is even horses. Okay, now you're gonna tell me like, oh, horses, that's so cruel. Why would you kill them? You don't even get anything from them. Well, you get leather. So, you know, fall. Oh my god. As you can see, the cow fell in first. Why am I having so much fun from this? Okay, but this is it for the farm. As you can see, it works pretty good. Like, I waited here for like only a minute. And as you can see, we already got all of this a very nice loot. You can get cooked beef, cooked pork chop for food, and you can get some leather, feathers, and all of that good stuff. Honestly, if you have like a chicken farm, like one of those basic chicken farms, cow farms, or pig farms, this is what you should go for, because it's like basically all of those in the same place and even better. So, thanks for watching today's episode, guys. Oh my god, I'm so ugly. Thanks you for watching today's episode. I hope you guys liked today's tutorial. If you did, do whatever you want, because it's your life, and it's time to make a change. Yeah, I'm trying to be motivational and everything. But you got my point. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you liked today's tutorial. It was me, Matsap. Yeah, boy. Bye-bye.